50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. First and 10, Stafford eluding the pressure right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Clay Matthews coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. On second down, here's Stafford. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And now running right through it. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. A toss to Abdullah. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Play fake to Abdullah. It's Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Clay Matthews in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown, Detroit, with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Here's Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. To throw, it's Rodgers. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? And right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They try the right side with Abdullah. Oh, and now he bowls him over. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Stafford now to throw. Buying time to his left. Dances by him, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Open is Tate. Touchdown, Lions. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Throwing is Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packers off. Touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level. And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. The Packers defense here, they're heading back out onto the field. And they have been disruptive in the backfield. How often when we see this as we look at some of these? Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Stafford. He sets to fire deep. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions add on to their lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the 1st quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down. Because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. And it's 3rd down. So not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Here's Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On 1st down at Stafford. He's going to let one flip. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Abdullah on the counter. Shrugs him off. And just bowling over tacklers. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
This defense porous so far in this 1st quarter. They face another 1st and goal. Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Rodgers now on first down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
319.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
319.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And he fields it cleanly. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Stafford on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, put it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Stafford, forced out to his left. He's going to let one fly for Tate. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. It's a big play. Stafford to Tate, 51 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amir Abdullah, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. And there he had to break multiple tackles to earn that.
What's good, fam? What's good, fam? Boom. Yo, Nolan, where did you forget Madden? How do you forget Madden? I thought you owned it.
So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for
Just
two.
saying.
Now it's Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
Too good.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Fielded about a yard deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Yo, Sam, still here?
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down
good, man. You're still here?
and maybe get simpler rather than more complex.
I can't have 0 viewers, or else I'm just going to be losing, man. Also, you notice how the score is 40-0 in the first quarter?
So far, they stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more.
Aaron Rodgers 0-7.
There, but it's incomplete. His first half struggles continue. He has yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is, because I don't see anything wrong with him physically.
It's fine, man. You don't need to talk. Oh, it should have been an interception.
I think someone's got to get in his ear, got to be a psychologist a little bit, and get it back on track.
And now the third down throw incomplete.
But Sam, watch this. It's about to be a return touchdown.
But in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys always taught, find the first down.
Nolan, you're back. I have a question for you. Where the heck is your Madden disc?
Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Abdullah running right. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 40.
How the heck is it at a friend's house? What did you do with it?
And that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, that's just massive beef.
5 touchdown passes. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
Brandon, we're not even out of the first quarter yet. And that's his
Let's go. Touchdown. Golden Tate. First quarter, 46-0. About to be 48-0.
When someone has the hot hand, you've got to keep going back to him.
On the defensive side, they better
48-0. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, you've got to do something to slow him down. I don't care if it's double or triple coverage. Make someone else emerge, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
You're right, Sam. This is a very epic game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This This will be a touchback.
Maybe I'll get
to the 25-yard
a higher
line.
score than my last game of 146-0 or 166-0. Maybe I'll get better than that. You think I will?
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try to adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well,
let's go.
Charles Davis on
Too good.
Gordon. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be
it's 0-9 for throwing. Imagine.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully
return this for a touchdown.
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Oh, come on, get it.
Ooh, with a juke.
Oof.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle.
Defenseless receiver.
Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Luckily, Abdullah is way overrated in this game. And he's probably going to get a 100-yard touchdown.
Now Stafford hands to Abdullah.
No.
He'll get this up to the 30.
Dang, man. I was almost going to be right, then the stupid guy had to come and get him.
Whenever we meet with coaches and
now I got to go again.
Running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges have given us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily.
I'm going to keep running the same play until I get a touchdown from it.
Tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. On 1st down, Abdullah. And Abdullah lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
Now that's what Abdullah is known for, my friend. And that's why he's ooh, with the rib.
Not a problem at all, my man.
Let's go! I kept the ball. Let's go! I'm too good. The refs love me. LeGarrette Blount's a tank. Man.
LeGarrette Blount, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
What? Oh, man. Yeah.
Out comes Ty
sorry,
Montgomery
Sam.
and the rest of his offensive mates to take
I cannot
over.
afford
They've been able to get him
Roblox,
on track.
so
They haven't been able to get this
maybe
offense
Ricky.
on track. No
Maybe
points
that's
so
Ricky's
far.
thing.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Jones coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's
Oh!
How about that part? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
I don't know how to stream on Call of Duty.
Here come the Lions now. They've got to be saying, boy, thanks for this field position.
Yeah, remember their last drive in which they scored a touchdown. That one also began in excellent field position, so let's see if they can capitalize a second time.
This is a screen to Abdullah.
No!
He's still barreling through. 23 yards on the play. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy,
Yeah, but I want it
touchdown
on
for
my
the
channel
secondary
too, though,
defensively.
Sam.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always
I'm
want to
streaming
keep that
for
up
a
and
reason.
feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's got...
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Golden Tate with a record.
I'm about to get 100
Super
points in the
Bowl
first
touchdown
half.
tonight. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. Now Stafford will come up trying to get his guys a 2-point conversion.
Nolan, how do I do it?
To throw is Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tackle
And
two more. Martin the punter now out to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. Now a hit.
Oh! Oh, man. Gotta replay that. That was a massive hit. Oh, boom.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have
Wait,
too many
what does
more
Almost
drives like the
Arcade
last
even
drive
do?
where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense.
I'm gonna download it right now.
Give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today.
Oh, I have it already.
Changing up their play
I think you told me to download that
some
before.
draws, some quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Yeah, but that's not even on YouTube, Nolan.
On second down, Montgomery muscles him off. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Nolan, did you leave,
1 yard,
or
the
did
official
Sam
pick up
leave?
there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact
Not
in the
gonna lie.
running game thus far.
Probably
And after
Sam.
that last run, not much is going to change in that
Gotta
area.
do his
He hasn't
homework.
been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Rodgers to throw on
Oh.
3rd down. And that is
I'm sorry for my false
incomplete.
accusations, Sam.
The effort's always going to
Extremely
be there.
sorry.
Everyone's
May I
always
say that
trying
Aaron
to make a
Rodgers is
catch,
0
but
and 10 in throwing?
underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually Your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Nifty move. And now running right through.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Oh! Dude, I just moved that whole team. Sam, if you would like to look up how to...
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have
Yeah, I won't do that against them.
I guess, so to speak.
But Sam, you should
Mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance.
Sam, you should look up how to stream on mobile, and then I will.
It absolutely does.
And then I'll stream it. Or I can just screen record it actually. You wanna do some Madden or do some mobile gaming?
That is caught at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone.
Yeah, I'll just screen record it and then post it later.
Golden Tate, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom,
all right, wait.
Wide open. He has to be
you gonna stay in the stream or no?
This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want
you better
to
stay in the stream. Just listen to it while doing your homework. It's a great idea. Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, just comment when you're done with your homework, and then we can start our Call of Duty mobile stream.
Returnable here for Davis. Now a hit and a loose
Second fumble in a row that I didn't get.
So possession will stay the same.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule.
Dude, the total yards for Green Bay is negative 27.
And they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm going to try and keep them below positives, like keep them in the negatives for total yards for the entire game.
I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well. It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true.
What the heck? What is this kid doing? He finally got his first completion for negative 6 yards.
It's a 6-yard loss on the play.
That was the worst play I've ever seen.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he